How's it going, everybody? Doing a cookout eating vid here today. Fast food place, cookout down here. I'm pretty sure I haven't done one of this. Yeah, because I only ate it one other time. I only had it one other time. Got that. And I'll be doing some rambling as well about some James Bond stuff. Somebody's asking about James Bond movies. I'll ramble about the ones I've seen, or I can remember. Gotta. Large fry here and a double burger. The burgers are a little small. I want to say I got chicken last time, which is not surprising. The fries are good. They remind me a little bit of a place in Massapequa, New York. We used to go to All American. I just got pickles and ketchup on my burger. Which is nice. You go in there and you tell them what you want on the burger, which is nice. Pretty good burger, though. Everybody's gearing up for the inevitable power outages. Hopefully it doesn't happen, but oh yeah, Bond. Bond movies. I can't remember a lot of the older ones. I've seen like some of the Connery and Roger Moore ones, and that one with George Lazenby. The ones I remember more are the Timothy Dalton ones. The late era. I know there was another one, Sean Connery popped up, and again, Never Say Never Again in the 80s. But what was the last? A View to a Kill, the one with Roger Moore. Was that the one with Christopher Walken? I remember like the two Timothy Dalton ones were cool. I think it was License to Kill, the second one that was like really gritty. It was almost like a precursor or whatever to those Daniel Craig ones. Apparently, he was like his version of Bond's like the closest to the books. Because I think that one I think they boot him. His friend gets killed. I think in Miami. And he's just like, fuck this. He like goes on a rampage, kind of. I really can't remember a lot of the older ones, though. I know I've seen most of them, but not in, I don't even know how long. Like Pierce Brosnan ones, I do remember. The Golden Eye's my favorite. It's just a great movie. And he was a great. They're all good Bonds. Pierce's first. I think he was up for the role before Timothy Dalton got it, but he was doing Remington Steele. That was my favorite of the Brosnan ones are Goldeneye. Goldeneye's first. It goes in actually order of when they came out. My favorite's Goldeneye. Second favorite's Tomorrow Never Dies. Third favorite is World Is Not Enough. And then I'm not a huge fan of Die Another Day. I didn't hate it, but Daniel Craig ones came. I've not seen the last one still. Was it No Time to Die? And I can't remember a lot of them. I remember seeing Casino Royale, Spectre, and Skyfall in the theater. Quantum of Solace I did not see in the theater. I can't remember a lot of any of them though. I have not seen them in a while. I have a few of his on. I think I have Spectre and Skyfall on Blu-ray. I need to watch those again. I remember Skyfall being really good and really liking it. I think that's the one where the bad guy's after M. It's just tough thing for me to ramble because I don't remember a lot about it. Even the Brosnan ones, outside of Goldeneye, I have not seen Tomorrow Never Dies in a while. Brosnan, if I remember, had Robert Carlyle, and he had that thing. He had some injury and he couldn't feel pain. I think, spoilers, that's the one where Valentine gets killed. Bond's kind of, not nemesis, but they were I guess, rivals or something. He was in Goldeneye, and he might have popped up in, I don't know if he's in Tomorrow Never Dies, too. He was played by, was it Robbie Coltrane played him? Yeah, this went fast. Pretty sure he gets killed in World's Not Enough. Bond's the one that gave him the limp. I gave him the limp. What is that? I kind of liked Bonds. I'm not I like Bond as a character and stuff. It's just I think I'm more into the games, even though I do like the movies too. I need to just watch them more. I have the Brosnan collection on Blu-ray too, and I have Living Daylights, the first Timothy Dalton one. I would have seen Dr. No and From Russia with Love and You Only Live Twice? It's not Live Twice for Tomorrow, right? That's the spoof in Stuntman. Live Twice for Tomorrow. And it was Octopussy, Moonraker. Those were Roger Moore ones, right? I just can't remember a lot of those. I'm kind of more of a fan of the, I like the Daniel Craig kind of grittiness, and the same thing with the Dalton ones. And the Brosnans had a bit of that grittiness too. But that was a good blend of kind of a little bit of the goofiness and the seriousness. Obviously, GoldenEye has Sean Bean as a Trevelyan. The 006 who's turns. It's a good movie. It's legitimately just a good movie. It's his best one. I think a lot of people just think it's his best one. And Tomorrow Never Dies is really good too. I need to watch that. That's one of the, what's his name? It's not Terrence Stamp, right? That's the guy from Superman. Zod, right? What's his name? Is it him? Let's see. I need to see who. I saw Tomorrow Never Dies and Jonathan Pryce. He's the bad guy. What was I gonna say? That's the one where I think he runs like the paper or something. He's up to no good. Is that the one that had like the stealth boat? Tomorrow Never Died. Tomorrow Never Dies. It never died. If you find out, spoilers, it never died. It never dies. It never did. Yesterday always dies. What? Today always dies. Yeah, I'm not. I do like the movies. I think I'm more of a fan of the Mission Impossibles. I don't know. I like them all, but I don't. I tend to not. Outside a couple of the Pierce Brosnan ones, and those Timothy Dalton ones are good too. Even the Daniel Craigs, I don't like rewatch the shit out of them. Maybe I should do that. It's funny because I saw Tomorrow Never Dies and More Than Not Enough in the theater. I didn't see Goldeneye in the theater, and then I played the game 2 years later because the game came out 2 years after the movie. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. And I'm like, I'm going to watch the movie. And I'm like, they did it exactly like the movie. But yeah, it's just rambling about some Bond movies that I could remember. Like I said, I'm not. Some people are Bond heads. If you ever watched on Cinema at the Cinema, the Tim Heidecker and I can't remember his fucking name. He's awesome. Oh, Greg Turkington. He's my favorite of the two. That guy, real quickly. That guy, he's in it, he's Neil Hamburger, the comedian, the kind of satirical comedian. He's also did a movie kind of based on that character called Entertainment. That's kind of really depressing. And he was in weird punk noise, but like just shit in the 90s. Like he goes, like if you follow his career and you look at his stuff, he's had an interesting career all over the place. The shit he did. He was a record. He produced. He had a label. And he did weird records. He was in a couple other bands too with guys from like Mr. Bungle and shit. But he produced produced records for the head of the Satanic Church, Anton LaVey. I think he's dead now. He's like the greatest he's like the coolest grandfather you never had. And he go into his eyes, complete opposite what you think he would be. But yeah, in that one he calls everybody like a freak or a head, depending on what it is. Like a Hobbit freak, and he's like the Bond heads. And there's one where he's like, "This is a safe haven for a no." He's like, "This on Cinema at the Cinema is a known refuge for Bond heads." But no, I'm not I don't know everything about everything on there, but I do enjoy from when I see the movies. But anyway, shorter vid here. That didn't last as long as I thought it would. Premium milkshakes. Pickles. I do like that you can go in there and they don't, everything's just not on the burger. You say what you want on it, which is kind of nice, right? They have chicken. I think the first time I went there, I got a chicken sandwich. They got chicken sandwiches. They got quesadillas and stuff too. They got a bunch of shakes and stuff too, but good stuff. But anyway, just a little ramble there about some Bond stuff and some other random things. And eating cookout, and thanks for checking this out. And